Need tickets? Use SeatGeek in the promo code BrewPack. Exactly my channel name is spelled for $20 off your next purchase.
Shout out to my patrons. If you want to see your name here, link is down in the description.
All right, what's going on, guys? Hope you're doing a beautiful day as far as my 2020 MLB season and playoff predictions. So first off, yes, if I don't pick your team to make the playoffs or go far in the playoffs, I hate them. I do not know anything about baseball. So first off, let's look at this National League East. All right, in first place, the reigning division champs. The reigning division champs, the Atlanta Braves, coming at 95 and 67. Then the reigning World Series champs, the Nationals, coming at 90 and 72, being that second wild card this year. They're the first wild card last year. This year, second. Then the Phillies in third, Mets in fourth, and the Marlins in fifth. There are four very, very good teams in this division. You can make the argument for any four of those teams, excluding the Marlins, to win this division. Okay, it's tough. It's hard to put the Phillies in third. It's hard to put the Mets in fourth. Those are good teams, at least on paper, and it's tough. Okay, but the Braves lost Donaldson. Understandable, that's a big loss, but they acquired Ozuna. Okay, obviously Ozuna's not as good as Donaldson, but it's not a huge loss when you you lose Donaldson, but you still acquire a great bat in Ozuna. It's not huge. Okay, huge loss, I should say. And then the Nationals, obviously World Series champs last year. It's like they won the division with 110 wins. No, they were the first wild card. Obviously, they had an amazing run to the World Series, and they deserved every second of that World Series run. But they lost Anthony Rendon, so I'm going to keep them in second place in that National League East. Look at the National League Central. This is just like the National League East. There are four very, very, very good competitive teams in this division. You can all make an argument for, except the Pirates. Coming in at first place are the Milwaukee Brewers at 93 and 69. I made my arguments. I made like a 10-minute video explaining why this team is going to be better than them. I'm not going to go over all that again. If you want to watch it, go look at it on my channel. Cardinals coming at 90 and 72, coming in that first wild card. Same record as the Nationals, but they're going to get that tiebreaker and be that first wild card there. In third place, the Cincinnati Reds. In fourth place, the Chicago Cubs. And then fifth place, the Pittsburgh Pirates. This is, like I said, just like the National League. It's hard to put the Reds at third. This is a very good team. They won this offseason. They had a great offseason. Castellanos, Moose, Miley, great offseason. Strope, you can even add in there too. They had a good offseason for sure. It's hard to put them in there. But you have to remember, they won 75 games last year. Is acquiring Moose, Miley, and Castellanos could be the difference between you winning 18 plus games? I don't think so. I don't. And like I said, you can make an argument for it. Those are great players they added. Okay, great players. But there has to be someone at third place. Okay, so I'll put the Reds there. In the fourth place, their only major league deals this year were Jeremy Jeffress and Steven Souza Jr., the Chicago Cubs. Okay, they got a new manager. There's just that being David Ross, obviously. Obviously I hate them. That's not the reason they're in fourth place. I just simply feel like the Brewers, Cardinals, and Reds are better than them. Okay, simple as that. There's no hate towards the Cubs here. I don't have the Cubs in fourth place because I hate them. I just think those three teams are better than the Chicago Cubs this year. Okay, looking at the National League West. This one was easy. In first place, the 7-time division champs, or last 7 years won the division, the Los Angeles Dodgers at 112 and 50. Obviously, were great last year, have been great the last 7 years, and now they just acquired Mookie Betts, the 2018 AL MVP. Also acquired David Price too. It wasn't as great as he used to be, but he's still a solid pitcher. The only reason they got rid of him is obviously because of his contract. The Dodgers are insane. All right, and I think everyone has them as a National League favorite right here. I don't think anyone has anyone else winning this division in the NL West. The Dodgers are gonna win this division, and I would put big money on that. Okay, the Dodgers are winning the National League West. There's no debate here. All right, write it down. Bet big money on it. Bet your house. I don't care. The Dodgers are winning the National League West. Okay, moving on to second place. So is a team that I just missed the playoffs. The San Diego Padres. Then in third place, the Diamondbacks. Fourth place, the Rockies. Fifth place, the Giants. All right, the Diamondbacks are also a good team. It's hard to put them in third. All right, 85 games last year. Acquired Mad Bum. Acquired Starling Marte. They're a good team. They really are, man. They're another team that just missed the playoffs. They're only going to miss that second wild card by 3 games or less. Those are two very good teams in second and third. All right, but there's only so many spots. All right, moving on to the American League East. Just like the NL West, this one was easy to pick. the New York Yankees are winning this division. They were great last year, obviously. Now they just acquired the best starting pitcher on the market, being Garrett Cole. I have them finishing 107 and 55. Moving on to second place is the Rays, going in that second wild card at 90 and 72. Then in third place, the Blue Jays. Fourth place, the Red Sox. Fifth place, Baltimore. I know there's going to be a lot of controversy on that Red Sox in fourth place. They're a good team. They still have a lot of good pieces. To me, they're just like the Cubs, all right? Good pieces for sure. They just got the new manager. Obviously, Red Sox have that cheating scandal on them now with Alex Cora that's still being investigated as we speak right now. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain why I have them in the fourth. All right, but I do. I think the Blue Jays are gonna be better. They obviously got Ryu this year. Obviously, they have Vlad going to his first full year. They got Bichette going to his first full year. They got great young players. Obviously, adding a great starting pitcher in Ryu. I just like what the Blue Jays have better. If the Red Sox do finish ahead of them, wouldn't be surprised. Just simply have the Blue Jays a few games better than them, but both not making the playoffs, so not a big deal. Moving on to the American League Central. I did say like a month ago that the White Sox are going to win this division. And I hope they do. All right, because I'm cool with the White Sox fans are cool. All right. But I had to pick the Twins to win this division again. 105 games last year. Added Donaldson. All right. Their biggest reason why they got swept last year, pitching. All right. They got some solid guys that might be good. Tracine, Rich Hill, Homer Bailey, and they obviously had Jose Berrios already right there. And then they just got Maeda, too, from the Dodgers. So now they have two very solid starting pitchers, and then some guys who might be good, might not be good. We'll see what happens with them. But the Twins got better. And how can I pick a team who won 105 games last year, got an amazing bat at third, being Donaldson, maybe fix their starting pitch and at least upgrade it a little bit? How could I pick them to be worse? How could I pick them to lose less games? It's just, I couldn't. So I picked them to be 106 and 56 this year. Then in second place, though, I did pick the Chicago White Sox. I think this team won the offseason. I really did. They got the best catcher in baseball, Yasmani Grandal. They acquired Gio Gonzalez. They acquired Dallas Keuchel. Your open Makata just continues to be amazing. Luis Roberts is going to make his major league debut this year. Eloy Jimenez is going to keep playing well. They have young guys, and they got solid veteran guys who are going to help you a lot, too. The White Sox are going to be good this year, and they're just going to keep getting better and better. But I just could not pick them to be better than the Minnesota Twins. I just couldn't. Okay, moving on to third place, the Cleveland Indians, then the Kansas City Royals, and the Detroit Tigers. I think that's everyone's top three, pretty much. You could argue the Royals and Tigers all you want at the end of the day. Who cares? But looking at the American League West, this division, I don't know. I don't know, guys. When you look at the National League Central and National League East, there are four very good teams in that division, but the AL West makes no sense. It makes no sense. I don't know. I don't know who to pick. I don't. All right. I guess I put the names of the teams in a hat and picked one. But I went with the Athletics at 93 and 69. Then in second place, the Rangers. Third place, the Astros. Fourth place, the Angels. And then fifth place, the Mariners. Those top four teams, any order, you can make arguments for all four of those teams win the division. And I'd be like, okay, I'm cool with that. I just don't know, because the Rangers had a good offseason too. They got a great pitcher in Kluber. They got one of my favorite, Jordan Lyles. Then you look at the Astros. All right. Obviously, the huge cheating scandal finally came down on them. All right. Is that little dark cloud above them going to have an effect on them? I think it will. AJ Hinch being fired, that'll have an effect on them. Will the players be as good? They're going to be still good. Obviously, Curry, Springer, Bregman, Altuve, all those guys are still going to be good, but are they going to be as good without the cheating? I don't know. And I think that dark cloud above them is going to be the reason they finish in third. I just don't think they're going to get together. I don't. All right. That's why I have them in third. And then Angels, I don't know. You could literally make an argument for any four of those teams being any order, and I'd be like, okay, I that's a solid argument. Okay, so I did go with that Athletics to win this AL West. Moving on to the playoffs. Looking at the National League. Start off with the wild card. I have the St. Louis Cardinals beating the Washington Nationals. The Nationals lose. the reigning champs lose in the wild card first round there. I mean, it's not crazy. They're 4 outs away from losing in the wild card last year, so I don't think it's crazy. Obviously, it'd be Flaherty versus probably Scherzer. It could be Strasburg. It could be Corbin. You'll see. But I like Flaherty in this matchup, so I'm gonna go with Flaherty, and it'd be at home too. So in St. Louis, I should say. So I got St. Louis in that. Moving on to the National League Division Series. Dodgers over those St. Louis Cardinals in 4 games, and the Brewers over the Braves in 5 games. Moving on to the National League Championship Series, the Dodgers over the Brewers in 6 games. I bet y'all thought I was gonna pick the Brewers to win the World Series. No, I did not. I didn't. Okay, so I didn't pick them to win the World Series. So I got you there. The Dodgers, man, they're so good. They're so unbelievable, freaking good. So it's just it'd be hard not to pick them. They're the National League favorites right now, and I can't see anyone else going out of this. Out of the National League. So I gotta go with the Dodgers. Whoever you have in that National League Championship Series, as long as you have the Dodgers winning it, I think I can agree with that. Moving on to the American League playoffs. First off, the wild card, White Sox and Rays. I'm gonna have the White Sox winning this wild card. Obviously, it'd be in Chicago. It'd be in Chicago. So I got the White Sox winning. Moving on to the American League Division Series. You got the Yankees and the White Sox. I got the Yankees being the White Sox in 4 games. So that's that's the end of the White Sox amazing turnaround season. But the White Sox will just be getting better and better and better. So no, you can't be sad if you're the White Sox fans. You go from 75 wins to making the American League Division Series. I think you should be happy there. Moving on to the other ALDS series is the Twins and A's. I got the Twins being the Athletics in 4 games right there. Twins are a very, very, very good team, an underrated team in my opinion. When you look at the best of the best, you think of the Yankees and Dodgers, right? I feel like the Twins don't get talked about as much as they should. They won 105 games last year and they improved. I got to have them in the American League Championship Series. Moving on to the American League Championship Series is the Yankees and the Twins. I'm going to pick the Yankees to beat the Twins in 6 games. Our Twins are very, very, very good. The Yankees are very, 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 very more good. Okay, the Yankees are insane. I know this is the favorite, so it probably won't happen. The Yankees and the Dodgers. That's the 2 favorites out of the 2 leagues. It's it's boring. I get it. I understand. Obviously, I hope it's the Brewers and somebody else. But that being said, I am going with the New York Yankees to win their 28th World Series championship over the Los Angeles Dodgers, and then we'll see. But Yankees over Dodgers in that World Series in 7 games obviously would be a great World Series if we did go 7 games. 2 historic teams, and then obviously Yankees going for that 28, and then the Dodgers going for their first one since 1988. But we'll see what happens, guys. Obviously hope I'm wrong with the NLCS. Obviously hope the Brewers win, but we'll see what goes down. So let me know your predictions down in the comments below, and I'd love to read them. But anyway, guys, as always, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, both things. Just Blazer. Beautifully as always. Go Brewers. I will see you in my next video.